Well, that's a good question, because you have really a lot of adults who still carry issues from when they were a child. And the things, they don't go away until you address them and deal with them. Now, we got to keep in mind, there's no such thing as a perfect parent, because there's no such thing as perfect people. Now, most people, and this is with anything, whether it's parenting or whatever, but most people make decisions based on the knowledge that they have at hand. You know, and to be honest, that's how mistakes come. Mistakes usually come because you had limited knowledge about something, or you made a mistake because you made a decision to do something and found out it was the wrong thing to do. And then also, too, ignorance. It creates a lot of mistakes. You know, there are some parents who just did not know how to be parents. Sometimes that comes from maybe their parents didn't really know how to parent. And you can't give something that's not in you. Now, this is not to make an excuse, because on the same token, you have some parents who are just selfish, you know, who just into their own thing and whatever, and end up putting their child last, you know, not being a priority. Then also, too, you have some children, and I know this through some people, where you have some children who have a selfish mindset themselves, and they feel they were not raised a certain way because they do some comparison. You know, they mad at the parents because they couldn't get name brand clothes like their cousin Boo Boo did. You know, so it really depends. Now, that's not to say that it would be wrong, depending on what the circumstance, depending on what it is, for a parent to apologize. Sometimes, you know, a parent can say, you know what, I'm sorry, I just didn't know. You know, when I was raising you, I thought I was doing the best I could at the time, but I just didn't know. And many of us who are parents, we know the mistakes we made, but if we knew better, we'd have done better. You know, so it really depends on the situation, you know. But I suggest to the adult child, if they have some issues, you know, try to discuss it and get past it. Now, I know there are circumstances where parents have died or passed on, and you can't straighten nothing out with a dead man. But you can ask God to help you, and God will help you and get past certain issues, because none of us need to hold on to past hurts. That's just not healthy. That messes up your future and all of that. So whatever it is, whether it's justified or not, I advise that adult to get past it. If their parents are still alive, if it's something that needs to really be discussed, then perhaps. You know, sometimes it'd be a misunderstanding. You know, you can have some children say, well, why didn't I get the name brand clothes? And maybe the parent has to say, you know what, at that time, you just didn't know, but we wasn't working. You know, we had some financial challenge. Whatever it is, you just don't know. Okay? So I hope that kind of answers that.